Hello Grumps. Right, forget the Oscars, forget the Nobel Peace Prize. The only awards ceremony worth talking about lately took place this week, and that's the Ig Nobel Prize. What are these, I hear you say? Well, they're not quite the Nobel Peace Prize. They're prizes for research that makes you laugh and then makes you think, or in some cases just makes you think who the hell paid for this. Because while the Nobel lot are all out there curing diseases and inventing sustainable energy, the Ig Nobel winners are tackling big issues like why do lizards prefer 4-cheese pizza, and can you paint a cow to look like a zebra? More about those later. So let's start with the Italians' gift to humanity. Physicists who worked out the perfect molecular formula for making pasta sauce. Apparently cheese and pepper don't like water. They clump and resist. So instead of, I don't know, just watching your Italian nan cook, they broke it down with equations and particle simulations. This is the kind of thing you might imagine Einstein doing after a night out. He's there, chalk all over his hands, muttering E equals MC square. No, wait, Parmesan over Pecorino equals emulsification. Don't get me wrong, it's impressive, but somewhere in Naples there's an old lady with one saucepan, no teeth, and a wooden spoon saying, yeah, I've been doing that for years. Then there's the Japanese scientists who painted zebra stripes on cows. This was to stop flies biting them, and believe it or not, it worked. The flies get confused, they can't land properly, which is brilliant, unless you're the poor farmer who now has to spend every morning painting 50 Frisians before milking. Imagine the DEFRA guideline. To protect the welfare of livestock, each cow must be painted in full zebra pattern with 2 coats of weatherproof gloss. Stripes must be evenly spaced. The only downside? You might start milking the wrong animal. One day you're in the field with a bucket and realise you've been tugging on a zebra. Not ideal. Still, it's practical. No chemicals, no pesticides, just Dulux paint and a bit of imagination. That's all it takes. But listen to this one. We have rainbow lizards now who apparently prefer 4-cheese pizza over all other types. How do you even test for that? Do they line up a Domino's menu? Little reptile tasters sniffing margarita and shaking their heads and then crawling straight to the pepperoni. I like the idea that lizards weren't too interested in the pepperoni. Too basic, too mainstream, but give them some blue cheese and a bit of Stilton, suddenly they're Gordon Ramsay. What I want to know is who discovered this in the first place. Who looked at a lizard and thought, I bet he's partial to pizza? That's not science, that's just being lonely at dinner time. But apparently it matters, because invasive lizards are eating human food waste and it changes their population dynamics. Or to put it another way, scientists found a reason to put pizza on expenses. Right, other winners this year include a team who studied bats in toilets. Yep, you heard me right. Apparently in some parts of India, humans and bats regularly share bathrooms. Now I've seen some grotty pub loos in my time. I once went in one where the hand dryer was basically a man wheezing in the corner. But even I've never had to fend off a bat mid-wee. Another group calculated exactly how many times you can turn a doorknob before it breaks. Imagine being that intern. What's your job today, son? Oh, I'm twisting this knob another 16,000 times. Good lad. Keep the data clean. This is science in action. People solving the problems you didn't even know you had. And before you think this year's awards are silly, let me remind you of some past champions. There was the team that won for attaching a fake helicopter blade to the back of a crocodile, and that was just to see how dinosaurs might have walked, which is either brilliant science or just the worst episode of Blue Peter. And in 2006, a team studied whether people look different when they're drunk. Spoiler alert, yes they do. That's why half of us wake up with regrets and 3 WhatsApp messages to Chris from the kebab shop. So compared to crocodiles with propellers, this year's winners are practically boring. But here's the thing, people laugh at the Ig Nobels, but they're not pointless. Zebra cows means fewer pesticides, so better for the planet. Pizza lizards teaches us about invasive species. And bat toilets helps prevent disease transmission. And pasta physics, that helps improve my dinner, which frankly should qualify for a Nobel Prize on its own. Meanwhile, serious scientists are still arguing about what dark matter is. At least the pasta team gave us lunch. So that's the Ig Nobels, proof that science isn't just rocket and cancer cures. Sometimes it's painting a cow, feeding pizza to a reptile, or locking yourself in a bathroom with a bat. And honestly, I'd rather live in that world, because if civilization collapses tomorrow, I want to see a zebra cow eating a pepperoni pizza while a physicist stirs my pasta sauce. That's not just progress, that's dinner and entertainment sorted. Right, that's my lot for today. See you next time, when I'll probably be explaining why someone's glued googly eyes to a pigeon in the name of science. Subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you all soon, Grumps. Bye for now.